This one's called Diablito, little devil, because of these little horn kind of things.
Irving native Jaime Arredondo returns to his hometown with an exhibition that shows you most certainly can go home again.
It's a very big deal for me to be able to show all my paintings after 20 years of not being here, and being able to show 48 paintings in this show that took me basically 15 years to create.
Arredondo is a graduate of MacArthur High School and the University of Dallas. An MFA in painting from the Yale School of Art helped to launch his career in the competitive world of abstract art.
So I went to New York City without knowing anyone. I had no family and very few friends and not a whole lot of money. And I was able to negotiate my way through.
He made a name for himself in art, but he wanted something more from art.
When I first started doing these flower paintings around 98 or 2000, this is Dracula. Coming from this landscape and this sort of environment, and then going to New York City was a very big change for me. It was a very difficult change. Nothing but concrete and barbed wire and broken glass in this place called Long Island City, Queens.
Finding artistic inspiration a bit lacking in his immediate environment,
where the mafia dumps their bodies, you know.
Arredondo looked back.
So I had this kind of life-changing moment, and I started to look at nature as a way to find light and color. Going to nature led me to the flower, and through the flower I was able to get this really big color and light. Cielo rosado, which means pink sky, and I did it sometime in 2005 with another flower that's right behind us over here, which is called Gotas de Amor, or Drops of Love. Pájaro, which means bird in English, and it is, has that bird-like quality, those wings, and it's a very lighter kind of flower and less menacing than that. There's actually an orchid called Dracula, and you can see that these little hairs that come off of them in this really dark area, that's why they called it Dracula. It had a kind of fiendish look to it, aggressive look to it. But with these drops, it gives it a three-dimensionality, and it gives it a kind of jewel-like presence. So I've created this kind of paradise, this garden around me of flower paintings. Now it would be one thing to paint these flowers in Texas or in New Mexico in the natural setting, but I painted all of these flowers in all of this gallery, 15 years of work, 48 paintings, all in New York City, where there are no flowers, there are no trees, there are no birds, there are no objects of beauty.
That desire to create objects of beauty led Arredondo to devote 15 years to research, observation, experimentation, and constant painting.
Each one of these are black flowers on the canvas. And with oil paint, you know, you paint in layers, brighter and lighter, brighter and lighter. I was an abstract painter. I had to teach myself how to do all these things. And that center area is just there's such complexity and richness from it.
The work has garnered praise and recognition. A public art commission from the Metropolitan Transit Authority in New York, stamps with the United Nations Postal Authority, even a display for a fashion icon.
First with Marc Jacobs Green collection in 2008, and then at Bloomingdale's, the flagship store in Manhattan. And the artwork is actually shown there in Bloomingdale windows. That doesn't happen often.
A long way from Irving, perhaps, but never too far from his roots.
Through creating objects of beauty, that we can understand perhaps more of the world around us.
This is Kathy Whiteman reporting.